I don't know why you wasn't named the culture.
How old was she? I was trying to figure that out today.
I see different
How
cards there all
old
the
was she, do
time.
you know, was she in her fifties?
Yeah, she graduated with my younger sister. She was probably 52, 53.
Oh, yeah, that's
A little bit older than Celeste and
from our
Tony.
offices.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
car fixed here and you fixed it.
Yeah, Tony's great.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody to the City Council meeting for Tuesday, August 24th, 2021 at 7 o'clock.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Thank you. We'll take a moment of silence. Thank you. Roll call.
Councilmember Castaneda.
Here.
Councilmember Sotelo.
Here.
Councilmember Gorno. Councilmember Zavala. Here. Councilmember De La Fuente.
Here.
Do we make a motion now for Mark, right? To excuse Mark? So I need a motion to excuse or unexcuse.
I make a motion to excuse Mark Gorno for the meeting today.
I'll second. I have a motion by Sophie, seconded by Vera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion approved.
That was just for today, though. That
For
wasn't
today.
the- Okay.
Yes. We need to vote in the meeting agenda, please.
I make a motion to approve the meeting agenda.
I second the motion.
I have a motion by Sophie, seconded by Diana. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion approved. Visitors' comments. Do we have any visitors online? Josh,
No, ma'am, we do not have any online visitors.
do we have any visitors here that would like to comment?
Just one thing, we guys voted the meeting agenda, but you guys were in a table of the new business as A, correct?
Can we do that when we get to it?
Correct, yeah, okay, as long as you have it.
Yeah. Okay, no visitors' comments. We'll move on. We need to vote in the consent agenda, please.
Right here.
No, please.
Oh, you're okay. I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda A through D.
I second the motion.
I have a motion by Sophie, seconded by Diana. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion approved. No public hearing. We have no old business. New business. A, approval of absence of council member Mark Gorno, meeting August 10th, 2021. We're going to table this and bring it back to the next council meeting.
Okay, I'll make a motion to table the approval of Mark's council meeting from August 10th absence till next meeting for legal clarifications.
I have a motion by Sophie, seconded by Tootie. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion approved. Okay, approval of the budget calendar for 2021, page 14.
I make a motion to approve the budget calendar for 2021.
I second the motion.
Okay, so I have a motion by Sophie, seconded by Vera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion approved. Third thing, approval of resolution 2021-16, authorizing the mayor to sign the interim employment agreement with Josh Robinson for the position of interim city treasurer, page 15 and 16. And then we threw the resolution in there.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2021-16.
I second the motion.
So I have a motion by by Sophie, seconded by Diana. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion approved. Okay, on to staff reports. Jamie, attorney, do you have anything?
Nothing specific. We are working with Dave Simmons and the union on the collective bargaining agreement modifications. Our hope is that'll be completed shortly. Other than that, I don't have anything to report.
Okay, Sylvia?
I do not.
Jameson?
Hi, I just want to report that this will be my last council meeting in my official aspect as city treasurer for you, because I did accept a position with the city of Sunnyside as the interim director of finance and administrative services. In that capacity, they have agreed to allow me, and actually the new city manager there said on the record at their most recent meeting, which was last night, that it is very important to them that I continue to support Mabton, which was very important to me. So we've actually worked out a schedule already where they're going to let me leave at 4 every day. And so I can come here to Mabton and work with Josh and Sylvia or anyone else on anything else they need for training and making sure that everything's in order. So you guys will probably still see plenty of me. And I'll probably be at the meetings, but I'm going to let Josh take the reins for most of the stuff, but I'll just be there to support, train, and lead him and be a resource for you guys. And then if the appointment with the city of Sunnyside expires, I'd be very glad to come back and continue in my role as city treasurer for you guys. It has been an absolute pleasure to serve you. I feel like we've gotten so much great work done and there's still plenty to do. So I just want to thank you for having had me and worked with me.
We want to thank you too, Jameson.
Thank you.
Definitely come in and
For all your
been
good work.
a huge asset to our city, and you've really cleaned up a lot of stuff that needed cleaned up, and we're very grateful for you to come and we're grateful that you're willing to stay on and help us through, this process that, our new steps. So, thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts and all that you do for our city and you've done for our city. And, we will definitely miss you, even though you're going to still be coming in and out. It's it's not going to be good that we don't see your smiling face every morning, but
You'll still see.
we're very excited for you, and I personally wish you so much luck, and hope that you can achieve what you're wanting to. So
Thank you.
I hope you fail. So, anybody is there anything you guys would like to comment on?
What's the time frame over here on the road?
They have 35 days total. They're supposed to be doing the main top overlay.
Nobody did.
Okay, so now it's just got to set. So what is the set? 3 days or 4 days?
I don't know
something
what
like
the
that?
heck the way to set. The car's been driving it all the time.
I know. I was pretty disappointed when I saw a vehicle go across it today because it's a big vehicle and I'm thinking, why?
Yeah, especially this morning when the school,
Yeah,
I mean, they were moving cones all over the place and getting through.
Serious?
Yeah.
Can't we do it?
Well, they've been doing it since they paved it anyway, about 2 weeks ago. But,
and it's real sad because what the people don't understand is when you do that and that's so fresh that it puts grooves in that road.
Yeah.
And so we just spent $300,000 on a road that they're not even respecting for 2 weeks. I mean,
yeah,
we just need them to stay off of it long enough to be able to finish the
hard
job,
enough.
you know?
Yeah, I noticed it this morning for school. I mean, it was like a regular road
Yeah, I
going through
know.
there,
It's,
and even on the far end, on the east end there, they were getting off and moving the cones, getting through, and not putting them back.
So maybe we can ask the public works guys to be out there.
Yeah.
that's a good
what
idea. I
was
was just
saying.
sort of thinking that in my mind. So I'll reach out to them. I'll text
Yeah.
them tonight so they can sort of be.
I
able
seen
to
one of the
cover that.
guys from the company there this afternoon putting cones back, but later on tonight or tomorrow morning, they'll be moved. I was just wondering about the road there.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, well, all I have to say is we had a really nice chat yesterday with YB Cog. Their main director come down and they talked to us quite a bit about the monies that we're getting for, what is it called? Sylvia, what's the word I want to use? The money that we're getting for the COVID, there's a specific word for it.
It's an ARP.
Something like that, right?
Correct, Jamie? Is that the correct word?
Do that.
Sorry, it's the American Rescue Plan Act funds,
ARP.
ARPA funds.
She, you know, we're making up all these lists of stuff that we want to buy, and they told us that one city has already spent a lot of that money, but they're spending it on stuff that's still questionable. And so she gave us an example of a city that bought 56 police cars with this money, but police cars haven't been approved yet. So if they don't approve police cars, then that city is going to pay for 56 police cars out of their general fund. And so we have lots and lots of time to spend this money. We have a couple years. So I really don't want to start like spending this money until we know exactly what we can spend it on, because what we don't want to do is to send money back to them and have money have to come out of our general fund to cover stuff that they didn't approve.
So if they say that they can buy cars, can we at least buy 2 cars?
Well,
If
we're,
they say-
we have like a little wish list. Everybody handed in a wish list. Public Works has one, the police department has one, the fire department has one, city has one. And so on my wish list, there's 2 things. And what I would like is really good cameras in our city, like the ones that they brought in and showed me, where they can like, we could put a camera here and we'd be able to see all the way to the end of Maple Street. The camera can go like 3/4 of a mile and zoom in and actually see the person driving the car. That's one of the things that's on my wish list. And the second thing is a new city vehicle, a new vehicle for us in the city to drive, because we use the Expedition, and I mean, it's big and it ticks and it gas guzzler. And so it'd be nice to be able to pull into a training in a nice car, you know, pull into meetings in nice cars instead of our big tick, tick, tick thing that everybody turns on and stares at. So them are the 2 things on my wish list. But again, we're sure that the camera system, there's a couple of cities that's put that system in. They haven't been approved yet. So again, we're just sort of waiting, because we don't want to buy something that we're going to end up paying for out of our pockets, because we don't have the money to do that. So we're going to use the money, but we don't want to use it until we know that what we're using it for is something that they're going to say yeah and approve.
And how much was that money that they approved?
Close to 200,000 this time. Jameson, I can't give you the numbers, but it's quite a bit. Jameson,
It was about 316,000 this year, in the first tranche, and then it will be the same amount next year. So all said, I think it's about 630,000, give or take.
Yeah, so it's a lot. So we could do a lot with it, but we just want to make sure that we don't buy a whole bunch of cars and then they say, nope, we ain't gonna, this isn't part of that package. So now you're gonna pay for it. So we're just sort of sitting on it a little bit until we really do know what we can and cannot use it for. Because I mean, there is no expiration. It's not like we have to pay, but like the last monies we got, we had to pay use it within a certain time frame, you know, like 6 months or within the year. But this one, we don't have to do that. So we're just going to sit on it until we know what we can use it for and not have to pay back. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So I guess if there's nothing else, we'll go ahead and end this meeting at 7:15. Thank you, folks.
Okay, good night, everyone.